What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a short video for you guys to do back workout. Alright? Alright, let's just get to it. My man's out here lawnmower in park making a okay, so the lawnmower man won this one. Unfortunately, but that's all good. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. Let's get into this. So for this back movement, it's very simple little, just like a little movement of your hand, if you will, and it requires a bench, but it's not totally necessary. You can just lean forward and just use this grip variation anyways. All right, so let's start with the grip variation, if you will. Think of it like a thumbs up, right? I was gonna say, like, you know, like people, like, you might hear people say like hold grip like a pistol, like a gun, but you're not really holding it like a gun. You're kind of holding it with your, you know, like hey, how you doing? Hey. But if you really think about it for a second, it makes a lot of sense. All right, so for instance, okay, picture this. This is, we'll just say this is your dumbbell or whatever the case is, right? All right, so when you grip, you're obviously gripping and you're kind of using more of your bicep, all right? Now if you switch it out and you go like this, or even like this, right? You're kind of taking some pressure off of your whole bicep, and then when you're pulling, preferably, like I said, like this is good and like this is good. When you're pulling, all right, picture me, I'm on an angle, all right? You're pulling with your back, as opposed to using your bicep, all right? So you're putting more focus on your upper lats here, your mid lats, which is kind of cool, which we'll just touch base on because we're gonna get into this portion of the video anyway. Your angle is pretty cool too when you wanna do it on the bench or lean forward, whatever, and you have to keep this in mind. If you're keeping them tight like this, you're hitting your lats mostly, right? Your upper lats here. But if you kind of just shift up like this, now you're hitting your rear delts a little more. Just thought I'd throw that in there for you. But, so, let's get to the bench part now. A lot of people, when they do this, they will put their whole entire chest on the bench itself and kind of do one of these. All right? You don't want to do that. You actually kind of want to use your body language, they call it, or your momentum. You're not cheating on this, the terrible word. I don't know why people use it. Anyway, you just kind of coming up here so your chest is up a little bit. And when you're rowing, you're bringing it up a little, all right? You're not throwing it back, you're just kind of using like that, all right? You don't have to go heavy on these movements, guys. You gotta curb thy ego, all right? You don't need to lift heavy all the time. I'm not saying be a wimp about things, but you don't have to go heavy to the point where you can't handle it, and you know you can't handle it just because there's somebody there next to you. Put the ego away, curb thy ego, all right? So that being said, I feel as if that's probably the most you need to know about this, and it is extremely beneficial if you're trying to target with more accuracy. All right, so give it a shot, practice it. I don't know what social media this will be on, but like it, share it. You know, come on, subscribe, all that good stuff, follow. All right, see you later.